Downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
And away we go. Hey.
Hey, everybody. We got Auburn over here. Got the Beach, the Grinch that stole Christmas or stole
freaking
Fridays.
humbug.
Bah humbug, right?
I noticed I said frickin'.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
You got to watch our language for the first
wait
10 minutes.
You're drinking? Todd?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm double fisting.
Wow. Oh, maybe it really could be a crazy night, huh?
Is that Dabs beer?
No, I didn't. I'm scared to try that one. So
why? Come on, man. Come on. It's got your name on it.
It does have my name on it, but I'm scared it's gonna taste like shit.
Well, it's like didn't Budweiser even remember Budweiser used to do that? Didn't they do that at one point? Was one of their promotions where they?
I wasn't a beer drinker back then. I mean.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. Didn't Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi did it, but I think that Budweiser did it also. Well, they did it first.
Maybe. So, all right. So it's Christmas Eve, and we're gonna have a free for all show. We're gonna have whoever wants to join is able to join the show, as long as you control yourself and act respectful of some sort. We're not asking for you to be, but just don't act like too much of a fool. And I don't know. It's hard to say that with Grinch. And Grinch is down there. So we're just gonna have a free for all. We're gonna jump around a bunch of topics. I know that a lot of this is Christmas Eve, so some folks are out doing stuff with their family, which is awesome. But then some people may not have nowhere to go tonight or nothing to do. So you know what? We'll do a show. Whoever wants to jump on the panels, jump on the panel. We can have up to 10 people on the panel. So that's how many people can be on the panel. So if we have 10 people and there's no room, it may say unavailable unless somebody drops off. So welcome anybody who would like to join the show. You don't have to be super techie on that. We are just going to talk about different topics. We'll see where conversation goes and just have a good time. So how are you doing, Da Beach, since you're down here on the bottom? How are you?
No complaints. I'm starting to embrace the TV mate. I've become a convert. Aubin and I had a good conversation Wednesday about it and how it worked out well. So, yeah.
Did you get the folders made up?
I got everything out of the favorites ordered in the way I wanted. I've done a backup because certain service that I have had issues Monday, as you probably saw on their group. So luckily on that Sunday, I had figured everything out, did a backup, put it on my Shield, Fire Cube, and Fire Stick. So when that issue happened Monday morning, switched it over to TV Mate, everything was there, didn't miss a lick. So yeah, I was fat and happy. Yay.
Well, that's awesome. Well, that's awesome working out that way. So, Aubin, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for holding down the fort Wednesday.
Yeah, you know, I try.
Yeah. So you held the fort down Wednesday. I was hoping to jump in after we got back and after I got done eating, but then it got so late and we started talking. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, it's 9 o'clock.
You don't care about us. It's okay. We've come
I take
to
that back. That was the
understand
night I was up till 11 that night.
Right.
Which is unreal for me.
Oh well. What, you kept it up that long?
I stayed up. Kept it up. I wish. There's no way. You forgot. You know us older guys. We ain't 18 no more.
True. You know, tongue should still work. You know,
I didn't say that.
You know, okay, all right.
That's why she took me.
Yeah.
She's like, there's no problem.
Well, you know, it's just like, you know, I thought you guys would still love me no more. It's just like, you know, you guys just keep running out on me, and it's like, okay, you know, they deserve it.
You're giving you wings. You're giving you wings.
So, I didn't ask for wings. Do I look like a Red Bull? Okay.
We're latchkey kids where mom and dad never come fucking home. Sorry.
All right, so what he's talking about is like on Wednesday nights. All right, so we know that Blue, she was missing a lot, and then the last few weeks I've been missing on Wednesday nights. So Aubin's been holding it down to Beach and Roger, I think, and probably Eddie,
and then Eddie,
and been holding it down on Wednesday nights for our Player Pass show. So what was this past week? Wasn't it The Unforgivable?
The Unforgivable.
Yeah.
What was it? How was that movie?
You gotta watch the show. You know, I'm not gonna tell you nothing about it. Hey, if you can hang out for, you know, at least the 45 minutes of a show, you know, the most I can do is force you to watch it.
There's a Telegram group called Player Pass where we go and vote.
Is there room?
And let me tell you, Mr. Doesn't know there's a Telegram. You not voting on whether or not Die Hard was a Christmas movie. Okay, you were the determining factor that it was voted a Christmas movie, because you didn't vote in the poll. You voiced your opinion when you said it was not a Christmas. You did not put your vote in the proper, you know, you're a freaking hanging Chad.
Hanging Chad.
Blue's vote, since Blue voted, her vote counted twice. So,
she counted? Oh, she didn't even say nothing.
She actually voted because,
Did she vote that it was a Christmas movie?
Yes, she did.
So by default, Aubin, put your vote into play since you're connected to Blue. So, you know, El Supremo up there on Wednesday night.
El Supremo. Look at the power's going to his head, huh, Beach?
Hey,
yeah,
you shouldn't put me in that position. You know.
Man's hungry for power now.
Oh
Hey,
no.
so we
he
gotta
asked
say
me
hi.
to asked me to redo the intro where it just says starring Auburn with special guests.
Special guest Macy Dabs,
Oh
Macy
gosh.
Blue.
Oh,
Well,
that's got
and I
me
knew
crying.
that Andrew had to work this past week. You know, with it
Yeah.
being Christmas, I knew he had to bust his hump. So hey, let's run through and say hi to everyone that's over here on the side chat. Where's my
Steve?
Yep, Steve. I saw he was first. Yep,
Yeah.
you got it.
I got it.
All
Hey,
right,
Steve.
jump on.
Merry Christmas to you, Steve. Also, Soheil, my friend from Portugal. So good to see you here. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Also, it's so great seeing you here every week. We got who else here? We got Basto.
Yep.
Is it snowing where everyone is? How you guys? Yeah, you got snow. I don't have any snow, and I don't think the beach. The beach
No,
has any snow.
it was like 65 here today, so no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
I shoveled.
Yep.
I
Oh,
shoveled.
you had to shovel?
Well, only
Wow.
for the dog. I did shovel.
Oh,
for the
okay,
dog.
yeah, you got it.
Because I want to
Oh,
keep.
that's right.
Past.
Blue
So
Blue wanted you to come with the dog because this way you'd have to shovel to take the dog out. Now I get it. Now I understand how it works. Good going there, Blue. Good going.
she's a smart lady.
She is. Okay. Octavia. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. I saw your message about trying to get on the show the other night. I don't know why you couldn't, but we all do want to say a very Merry Christmas to you also, and thank you every week for coming out and seeing us also. Eddie G, how you doing? I hope you hop in here later, brother. Luis, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
Long-time viewer. He's been a long-time watcher.
Yeah, definitely. Diana, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for your well wishes. Yeah, Diana. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks so much for your well wishes in Telegram. I see you out there and wishing well to everyone. As always, thinking of everyone. What we got here? SG Bills. Merry Christmas to you too. Theodore. Merry Christmas. Hey, Red. How you doing? Merry Christmas. Nucky.
And maybe she'll jump in.
Hopefully you'll jump in.
No, she's got snow.
Yeah, that's right. You got snow. Yeah, definitely.
She's got snow.
Definitely. And all you people up there in that Canada area.
I got
I don't know why it's called Canada when you guys don't use cans and you use bags.
Whole nother subject there.
Still can't get over it. What's we got here? Josh.
What's up, Josh?
How you doing? I just ordered a Buzz TV stick.
Yeah, a lot of people. I have not tried the Buzz TV stick. It's a higher end stick device. A lot of people like the Buzz TV box.
Yeah,
and I know some of the newer sticks. Some of them are nice. Oh, are they?
Yeah, I got both of them.
You got the 4000?
No, I got the newest ones, the Max and the one before that.
Okay. Hey, Merry Christmas, Patty D. I'm glad that you made it out to the show tonight.
Yep, good to see her.
Good to see you, like always. We won't know until after this weekend
after
what
Christmas,
she gets.
yep.
After Christmas, what she gets for her Christmas present. If we'll ever be able to see her. Hint to her husband.
Yeah,
you can still have time to at least run the Best Buy. You know, they'll be open. You know.
Yep.
You okay?
Trevor.
Trevor.
Yep.
Just here.
I don't like that Grinch.
Why not?
He's a mean one.
He's a mean
which
one.
I actually watched. I mean,
did you watch it?
Christmas movies yesterday.
I thought she was going to make you watch some Die Hard.
No. We watched Christmas movies, so that was not one.
Any Gremlins?
That's
any Gremlins?
That's not a Christmas movie either, so we didn't watch that.
Home Alone, I find, is the best one ever.
Home Alone.
Well, not the last one.
No, not the last. The first one was good. Home Alone, I would consider a Christmas movie.
It's been around for how many years?
Yeah, but it's based on Christmas. I mean, the whole premise is Christmas, and the reason why the family left was because of Christmas. I mean,
but Die Hard 2 was okay
in December.
too.
It was in December. That's what that is. Had my chance to vote.
Okay, we got ATU.
Yeah, you got those ATU.
Yeah.
Should have had a VA. What's up?
Love that. How you doing?
Yeah. Tafser, you missed Tafser. He was over here. So, and Donald.
Well, how did I miss him? No.
Yeah, no. And Shrinking Sharon, she's hanging with us.
I know. I'm still not down that far yet.
Oh, you're not. Wait a minute. Where are you at? Come on.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Well, you know, everyone is special out there. You know. And,
I know that, but I'm looking where I thought you were down the list.
I was going down the list. Now I
forgot where you're at.
You lost me now, where I was. What was there? Over here, right?
Alistar,
and then Latif, and then here goes Shrinking Sharon. You can't beat Shrinking Sharon. How you doing, hon? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Friday, also. You know, good to see you. I can't say enough to you. I wish you'd jump in and so we could hear your voice. I haven't heard you in forever. But thanks for coming out.
Well, watch your show on Friday mornings.
Well, I know, but I can't respond. I'm still in jail, so I can't.
You're still in jail.
I can't. I want to let her know. That's why I wanted to come on so I could say, "Hey, I have seen you," but I just can't say nothing to you. You know. So at least I'm playing better.
My YouTube back. My YouTube back. YouTube back. Christmas is my YouTube back.
And anybody that's not watched the show, Alban, for whatever reason, Google decided that he was trouble, and like they did whatever they did to his account, and they can't use it.
Can't use it.
He can't log in.
And I just refuse to let them win.
I think,
but they're going. Just so everyone understands, they are going after all different products right now. They're in their own mind right now. So just be ready.
Well, I think what happened was, you know, how you get like 3 community strikes. What they did is they tallied up Child 44, Jerry Curls, Coming for the King, and they said, okay, anybody suggests those 3 movies, boom, your account is
you're done. Your history. We don't even want to see you ever again. Yeah, that's what they've done to me. Donald, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Okay, happy holidays too, brother. Josh, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Who's this here? Is this Sandy?
Yeah,
Sandy B.
Today, so.
How you doing? Merry Christmas. Brianna, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Okay, Michael Forte. Yep. How you doing?
Can't get his head around TV mate. Well, he needs to hook up. Michael, you're on Telegram. Get with Alban.
Yeah,
he'll be happy to sit one-on-one conversation. He'll help you right out. Ain't that right?
For you, I would, Michael. I wanted. Everyone knows what I said last week to everyone, but Michael, I take care of.
You take him.
He's listen. Anybody that comes in and watches our show, and since I've been in jail and I haven't been able to even to respond back to him, Michael, I'm thinking of you. hit me up.
You can message me too if you want. TV Mate, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. Next level. Wow. What's going on? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. All right. Glad that you're out here. What else we got? Mark Wilkinson. How you doing? Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Brandon? There's a lot of people out here already, huh?
Yeah.
We're almost there, though.
They all came for the free giveaways.
Yeah, I know. They came for the free giveaways. The $10.
The beach giving out those things.
Hey, he ain't giving away shit.
Hey, I gave away 5 premiumized links earlier this week.
That
was 5 giveaways. So I think you got everybody.
Octavia, we got Tasfa.
You got everybody.
Octavia, no, she wasn't there before, was she? Well, if not, how you doing, Octavia?
You spoke to her.
Yeah, I think I did. Okay, that is everyone. Okay. All right,
everybody.
now we can begin. All
right.
Now that we got everyone.
All right, so discussions. All right, so I think TV Mate is a thing, and today's show is gonna be all over the place, so there's no rhyme or reason. We've got a few topics we'll talk about, and then we'll just see where it goes. But TV Mate, we talked about that a little bit last week. So Motorman, you've had it a while. The Beach, you just had it. I've had it for 4 months or so. I know Albin's had a lot. So what you guys just think about? So Motorman, you said you've used it for a long time.
Yeah, I've had it from day one.
Okay. So did you buy the lifetime and what?
I started out with the year first, just to check it out. Then I went lifetime.
Yeah. Right away, or did you wait the year?
You have to wait for the year.
Oh, okay. That's actually right. Yeah, because I see people who get it now, and then they have to wait to get the lifetime.
Yeah. I should have got it when the price was down. No, I didn't think it was going to go up, but it's still cheap.
Yeah, that's our giveaway. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Now, so you've been using it since day one. Like, what are the 2 features that's in that said that if you had to only pick 2 features that you like that are in that above other things, what would you say those 2 are?
You can add more than one playlist. I got 6 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's that means people, that's like different services. So you can put them all into one interface. So that's what he's meaning by that. What's another thing? If you said, what was the other thing that's awesome favorite thing on that? On TV Mate?
I find the recording works good.
Yeah.
And I've found
one of the better ones.
Me too.
Yeah, if anybody that's tried with Smarters.
Smarters, yeah.
And I tried it with most APKs are Smarters. I can never get it to work right. TV Mate, I can.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize you need 2 connections.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Well, but you can record if it's just one connection. If it was just that's all it was doing is recording.
Yeah, watch the same channel.
Yeah. Say you were going to bed.
Yeah.
You could like DVR it.
Yeah.
But you can record on also 2 shows from 2 different providers.
I haven't found it to work yet.
That's right. Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah,
I
do.
My Shield didn't do it.
You
2 shows at the same time.
Yeah, it is on.
But even though they're different subs.
Yeah, you can watch one on one sub.
Yes.
Switch over to another sub and watch and record it.
Yeah.
I've had a problem recording 2 at the same time. Now I can watch one and one be recording. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I'm watching TV.
That I got.
But let me know because I've tried it on my Shield external hard drive, and one records and the other gives me the exclamation point.
Okay.
Don't know why.
And those recording is at TS, right? That TS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because
Is there a way to convert that? Does anyone know?
Oh, that's a good question.
Don't you have to be given that? That would your provider has that link. Your provider will give you that what's
M3U?
MSU M3U. He'll give you the M3U.
No, he's talking about
No,
when
no,
you
no, no.
record the it
When you
saves it
record
as
Oh,
a
when you
.ts
record it.
file.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What I've done is I've pulled it out of the folder and I just run it through Handbrake and convert it to an MP4.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
no problem. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Because
those TS files are huge.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah.
an hour show was 2 gigs.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
2 gigs.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I got to find a way to convert this over.
Yeah, the easiest way and the most, what I think is the most efficient is just run it through Handbrake,
Handbrake it.
and you can convert it. I mean, if it depends what resolution, you can make it whatever resolution. You can make it from, if it's recorded in 1080, you can reduce it to a 720 and really wouldn't lose any quality. That's pretty much TV shows. I just make them all 720 just to save space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a pain. The size. Go ahead.
I just want to say, I just noticed that Next Level got a strike for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Jeez.
That's his Christmas gift.
Oh,
yeah. It's
From
that's
YouTube.
that is it's tough posting content that even stuff that I'm not like Next Level or Rojas or a lot of these guys trying to put out other content. They got to be careful, so because they'll get hit with strikes for all kinds of stuff. That's why I'm a little bit leery to even bother up, because it's like, why? They're gonna find some reason to demonetize it right off the bat, and then they're gonna figure out some way of either giving you a strike. And once you get on that path of strikes, see, now if he's got a strike, then you get damn 30 days or no 90 days. 90 days you can't, no live shows and no I think it's no uploading or no live shows.
Oh,
no
I
live
didn't
shows.
Review boxes. I never got a strike.
Well, you can. I mean, it used to be not as bad, but it's gotten worse. It's harder and harder when you're doing stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We got. Hey, I'll say hi to Roger. I'm sorry that we didn't even give a chance to say hello.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
What you just hopped in?
Yeah.
Late or okay? Because I'm
late.
like, I was looking for you there, and I didn't see your name. I figured you were with family. But thanks for coming out.
Who's that? Sorry, Roger.
That's Roger.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah. So, we'll run through a couple things I saw. Octavia says, "Do I delete it after I watch it?" We were talking about recording. Yeah.
I do.
You can,
I do.
What I do is once I convert the TS file into like an MP4, it'll be like, say you said, the TV show will be 2 gigabytes. When I go ahead and recode it in Handbrake, it'll probably be about 400 megabytes. So I just delete the original TS that saves space.
Mm-hmm.
There is another player out there that's just as good as TV Mate.
And that is?
What was that?
I am player.
I am player?
Here, yeah.
I
got that one too.
That's an Android APK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some.
It's some
services will break them down.
I like it too, but TV Mate is more user friendly.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll got a picture.
You're gonna
of
open
that
it up? Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if I can share my screen. And what we're going to talk. This is the I am player.
Yeah.
Let's see. That working, Auburn?
Not yet.
Yep. Yeah, we see it, Todd.
Okay. All right. So this is the I am player, and now there are some services I've seen that actually use this interface. It can be an option for some services you have, but let's see if they have screenshots.
Okay, I like it too. I paid like $18 for life, I think.
Oh, okay.
That was a few years ago.
Check it out. All right.
I see. All right. So update the playlist so you can have multiple playlists in this one interface.
Yeah.
Okay.
It runs smooth. But like I said,
picture.
it's not as user friendly as TV Mate.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Does it? I guess my one question, since you're using it, does it allow you to change your order of your lists after the fact or not?
I believe it does.
Okay, because that's the one thing I've been looking for.
Yeah.
Something to do that. You know what I mean? Because people don't understand what I'm talking about. It's like when you make up your favorite list, and then you know that there's something that's 30 shows down that you want moved up, and you want something that has an easy way to move it up there for you.
Yeah, and I found that in
Holy, did it ever go up?
TV Mate.
Yeah. Look at the price of it now. That's more than TV Mate, because TV Mate's 5 devices.
Five devices.
Yeah.
At that price.
I got all 5 a few years ago. I only paid. It was under $20.
And does it work on your phone?
I don't put nothing on my phone.
Okay. No, I just wanted to know if the app worked. It should. On there. That's why.
Because it is Android based.
Yeah. So is TV Mate, and it doesn't work on the.
TV Mate doesn't like. Yeah, because I tried putting it on my Fire tablet, TV Mate, and it just does not like it at all. To the point where I deleted it. Does not like touchscreen.
No, they're not. They're trying to work on that, but so far, no go.
Okay. All right.
Have you put it on a stick?
Yeah.
The beach?
Yeah, I've got it on stick, cube, fire cube, and shield.
Okay.
Yeah, something's got to have a remote, so you can go up.
Okay.
I got 2 subs to TV Mate, so I got 10 devices.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You just use another email.
Right.
Yeah, I did one of the things I like about this was the multiple playlists, like Motorman said. But the other thing I like it that it remembers the last 10 channels that I was on.
Yeah.
So when I open it up, it goes right back to the channel. So say you're a Discovery person, you're watching Discovery, and you go to bed. You wake up the next morning, most likely that's probably what you're going to want to watch, because most people stay on just a few channels, and there it is. And if you don't want to watch that, if you push down, then it gives you the last 8 or 10 channels that you've been on. Click it, boom, you go right to it. And I love that because you can jump from sub to sub, but then there's a list of the last 10 channels. Again, most people are creatures of habit, going to stay within a few channels. You could just bounce back and forth. So it does that without even making it a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would I like it.
Yeah. My favorite too, like I said, backup and restore, and I also like being able to change the color scheme. I played around with that the other day, just going through and basically trying all the different color combinations till I found one that I liked. So
I did change mine because it's that bluish, and I took it off of that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I think I actually made mine red, just a bit, because it jumps out at you better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Older you get, you got to have them better things. This is I saw Donald D. Nice said OTT Navigator. He talked to me about this morning. It looks very similar to TV Mate. It's almost, you could let me see if they have pictures. I mean, a lot of the same features, and OTT seems to have a few more.
Okay.
I tried that one. I don't know. I didn't care for it. It wasn't my preference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was going through some of these. Yeah, it's got a similar look. Now, how much? Let's see. How much is this for full version? I wonder. I don't know. Is this a paid to get a full subscription?
Sometimes you can look in the reviews and see if people are bitching about paying $5 or not.
Yeah.
I thought it was free.
Because sometimes they'll just say, "All right, no, here it is, $10 to $16.79." So it's going to be $17 per item. Well, what's probably is the item is either a
Item
month,
is
a year, or lifetime. So it'll say
Or
1 year,
lifetime.
3 years. So I bet 99 cents. So that's probably a month.
Yeah.
So basically, I bet you lifetime is at $16.79. I bet you that's lifetime.
Yeah,
Probably
I like
for all
them.
the.
What?
So yeah, OTT Navigator.
Mm-hmm.
I might try the free just to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, I got a question for you guys. Jump on this since we are since it is the holiday season. So what is everybody's? If you can pick, what's your favorite Christmas meal, or like what do you need to have at Christmas that you want to have? We haven't. Hey, Roger just joined, so we'll let him. You want to be first, Roger?
Sure. As long
Yeah.
as there's green bean casserole, I'm down. So
Green bean casserole. I haven't made
Yeah.
that here yet because somebody doesn't like green beans like that. But I'm thinking about introducing it.
that's my go-to holiday dish.
I like green bean casserole. You guys all had green bean casserole?
No.
And not,
yeah.
it's not for me.
All right. So do you guys do you do it with the onions on the top, the dried onions?
Oh yeah.
Hell
Like
yeah.
fried onions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then bake it. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. I used to make it. I enjoy it. Let's see. 619 says ham. Got to have some ham.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you, DeBeach?
Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wishing.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas. You're allowed to make a wish.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
I've been good. Look at all the freaking people I helped in Streaming Matters with their questions about a certain subject. You know, Santa needs to do me right.
Yeah.
He will. You'll get done right. You'll get done right. Alban, what's what's your favorite go-to thing you gotta have for
Like a side thing.
Christmas?
Yeah. You see,
Yeah,
I'm crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I know I can have stuffing anytime I want, which I do every now and then. But I like having stuffing, whether it be Thanksgiving or Christmas. I love stuffing. I like any meat. I'm a meatosaurus. I like the fixins too. I like fixins even more than the main thing.
Like,
I can eat when I want to eat.
Right now, his Christmas wish is to get a bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's
Yeah,
without mustard and mayonnaise.
without mustard and mayo. Yeah, that's another story we have to go over. Man, oh boy, I'm in attack mode with Wendy's.
be hating on them.
Yep.
Motorman, like what's your go-to like one of your main things you like there at Christmas? You got to have it.
Stuffing and gravy.
Stuffing and gravy, yeah. I don't.
Or
I mean, mashed potatoes, like those instant mashed potatoes.
Oh no.
Little instant mashed potatoes out of the box.
You better
Blue
get
Lid
in there
never
and
had
peel some damn potatoes, Todd.
Mhm.
I got time. Get in there and peel. Which actually, I cooked dinner last night. I did prime rib, the sweet potato casserole, and then Blue made some mashed potatoes, and then I did a little au jus, which was a simple thing, but that was our meal last night. And actually, I had that for lunch today too, so I'm kind of feeling a little
I was
full.
going to ask you about that thermometer.
Yeah. Thermometer. Let me see. Hold on a second.
Bluetooth.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me grab the link on that.
That looks awesome.
Hey, I wanted to mention, I know it's a little late to the game, but the Epic Game Store is giving away a free game every day. They have been for the last week or 10 days. So everybody go to Epic every day and pick up your free game. And I've got some good ones, some $30, $40 games, so they're not all just cheap ones.
What kind of games?
PC games.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, you need a
Nice.
drive.
Well, you got to have, some of those you're going to have to, but you just built a computer motor, man. You got plenty of space.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bought 3 external drives too, 30 terabytes.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 terabytes of SS or M.2.
Nice.
Yep. Internal.
And 3 SSDs, 1 terabyte each.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start up a Plex server here after Christmas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody drink.
Well, I would say
You're gonna go downhill now.
I would say buy a separate PC just to
Yeah.
handle
You
your
don't.
Plex stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to use your main machine.
No, I got another here that I'll use.
Nice.
It's got 6 drives in it too.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Plex server is just a headless unit. I just keep it in a closet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you just go watch a video that Linus Texas did a couple of days.
$129.
They did basically their Plex like I did mine. You know, got an old Dell Optiplex for $140 and made that into a Plex server.
Hey, you guys got to stop.
Why? Stop what?
You keep saying Plex
Oh,
too much.
oh.
No. Yeah.
Todd's going to be worming.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now that I have Plex, I have right to bitch about it. You know.
Yeah.
Can you leave that thermometer in the meat while it cooks?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Hold on a second. Let me make that full size. Where is this at? There. And I'll try to make that bigger. Let's see.
In the bottom right, there you can as a scroll bar.
Oh no, I'm sure I forgot it. This isn't through Vivaldi.
Okay.
So yeah, what this is an internal thermometer, and you can see the meat probes. You actually put that into the meat, and you can see the little speaker part. You look on on the far right, you see that little speaker plug. That plug goes into the base of this thing that says iGrill, the actual unit. So you plug that little small end, little jack, into the iGrill, then put the probe into the meat. You can put this on the grill or in the oven and leave it. The little wire, you can see the wire. It's just like a metal wire. It goes from the probe inside the oven to the device outside and will tell you the temperature and everything of the meat as it's cooking here. They have a picture.
Oh, it goes on your phone too.
Yeah, it goes on. The application goes on your phone, and like this has 4 probes. Okay, see. Oops, let me try to. So that one has four probes, and you can see each of the probes has a temperature. So if you had 4 steaks, you could actually cook one steak, one temperature, the next steak, the next temperature. But I don't use it for that. The steaks part doesn't really matter to me. It's when I'm cooking roasts. So I did that prime rib yesterday. Prime rib, I want to take it out right at 120, 122. I want to take it out and get it out of the oven. And I set on the counter and watched it raise 10 more degrees by the probe was still in it, sitting on the counter. But it still was perfect. But if you get one of these, no. But this makes it so easy because you put the probe in it, and then you turn your application on, and you can be sitting on the couch drinking or cooking other stuff, and can just glance at your phone. What's the temperature?
Will it beep when it is?
Yeah. You can set a timer to where, say, I want to cook this 2 hours, and the timer will go off and let you know in 2 hours. Or you say, I want a temperature. And if you hit a temperature, when it goes like 2 degrees prior to the temperature you need, it tells you. It gives you like a little beep beep on your phone, and you look at it and it says reaching requested temperature. And so you're like, okay. So you can wait and watch it a little bit closer so that you're making sure you're there. Here it is. You can see like when it reached its temperature, this little signal over here on the right goes off. Now they do have the iGrill 1, which is going to be cheaper. You have one plug, and it would be in the U.S. It can be as low as $49 in the U.S. Canada doesn't have it because when I get directed to Canada's, it says it's unavailable. So you can have one of those in there, and then it'll reach a temperature. You'll see right there. when it reaches, it tells you. If you go over, it'll keep beeping and tells you what the temperature is until you say ignore it. Because
it's burned. Okay,
it's like warning you. I mean, every degree, beep 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 beep, and it's like this obnoxious sound. And Blue at first says, "What's that noise?" And I said, "Oh, it's just the roast. I took it out, and of course, it was raising in temperature, so it was going off." And she's like, "Can you get that thing to stop?" And it was about after the fourth time it went off. And I was like, "Yeah, maybe I'll turn that off." So, but yeah, you can turn the alert off or on. Real nice feature. So you can, like you see right down here, you could be at a temperature, a timer, and then the My Grill's like some different applications it does. But yeah, it's what I think every kitchen needs it. I think this is one of those devices. If you grill or
That'd be good
roast,
for chicken.
yeah, because in the chicken it tells you exactly when it's done, not that you overcook it and the breast gets dry.
Right.
It's real nice little thing.
How many rib roasts did you roast yesterday, Todd?
Just one, but there's only 4 of us, and so
Oh,
but it was
okay.
a roast it was about a half a ribeye.
Okay.
So that that's a pretty decent size. So we ate it last night. We ate it for lunch, and then I just went ahead and finished cutting it thin. We can use it for steaks, or we'll use it for sandwiches or something like that.
I
guess the question for you, Dabs, is how do you feel now, not being the one cutting your own meat?
The meat, yeah.
It's different. I try not to look too much.
Oh, you don't look. It's gotta like drive you nuts, don't it?
Well, some of the stores it's not so bad. I can tell the stores that don't cut, and it's some of the. I just look at them like,
are you going in and being that guy and being like, listen? No, you're not yet.
Not yet. I haven't. I've gotten to where I don't want to go out of the house and do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's easier to sit at home.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I would highly suggest anybody that I don't know if any of you guys on the panel have ever had one of these, but fun.
Yeah,
fun device.
I have
great
one,
as
but
a
it's
gift.
not as good as that.
Great device. Great gift.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. $150. I know.
Like
would really like that.
But if you're in the U.S., get the one. You'll get it cheaper than that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, even if you get the $130 one, if you save burning 2 standing rib roasts, you paid for that device.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. Because think of it. Yeah, you're right about that. I never thought about you ruin a rib roast. That is not cheap.
Right.
Oh, here's one. The mini. This is available. So 67 Canadian. So that makes it what 45.
100.
45, 49.
50
cents. 50 cents. No, it's like $50. Yeah, but everything's so. Yeah, that's a good deal. It's a fun, a great device. I'm telling you, give this as a gift to some man.
Yeah.
Or I think even women. I think especially if you're roasting in an oven.
Especially if you're a cook, you know what I mean. Yeah, any cook would definitely appreciate it.
It takes all the guesswork out of roasting poultry too, for sure.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, let me stop sharing that. There we go.
Yeah, I'll have to get one of those.
It's a neat device.
Sweet.
I couldn't remember that it was sitting here. It was sitting right beside me.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it wound up.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Blue still won't show her face though, huh?
I think she's watching Ford versus Ferrari. Christmas movie.
Yeah, Christmas movie. It's like Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie too, right?
It does have a red car and a green car in it. So
there is. It makes it Christmas. Yesterday. Let's see. I was thinking. So I've been making Blue watch Christmas stuff. So yesterday we watched The Elf, the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something else. Something short.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town. And she's like, please, can we stop watching Christmas movies? I said,
Oh boy.
this is the only time of the year to do it.
Uh-huh.
This is it.
Santa Claus is coming to town. You mean the old stop motion from the 70s or 60s?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Awesome.
the 70s.
Awesome.
I made her watch Rudolph earlier this week.
Oh boy.
She's like, and then the year that was almost the year without a Santa Claus.
I
You
watched
guys
that
remember
one. I watched that one this year.
You know, and if you guys,
Pete Miser.
Okay, let me ask you this:
Mr.
when you got on this binge,
Miser.
how much did you smoke that day before you got on this binge? You know,
None.
was this a freaking THC induced, viewing party?
I can't even blame it on that. I just like that stuff. I haven't done any THC until tonight. So with you guys, I didn't done on all week since last Friday.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I mean, even Blue don't care, but it's just no fun by yourself to me. I'm like, all right, that feel weird. And I start giggling and laughing, and then she'll smile. She goes, "You're so funny when you're like this." But I don't know. When you're the only one laughing, and she only is laughing because I'm laughing hysterically. I don't know. It's not as fun.
Oh boy.
Because I'm telling you, when I get like that, I am a pretty funny guy when we get going. I'll be talking about just some crazy stuff, and she'll she's like, okay. But I'll be cracking up because I'm funny. I hear myself and I'll start laughing. She goes, "What's wrong?" I'm like, just wait. I'm going to tell you. It's already. I'm thinking about it, and it's already funny. I said, you're going to laugh when you hear it. Let me get it out.
Oh no. Oh man.
So let's see. Octavia Christmas movie list was long. What about Roger? So you said you watched The Year Without Santa Claus.
I did with Karsten the other day. He's 7, so obviously he had never seen it before, and he loved it. He was dancing to the Heatmeister songs,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I watched National Lampoons as well. You just have to watch that every Christmas. Yeah.
That one's a classic.
Shitter's full.
I always got to watch Rudolph. He goes, "What do you want to be? A dentist? A dentist? A dentist?"
You sound just like him, Beach.
I got called that everybody growing up thought I looked like that claymation dude. So
yeah.
I was
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Okay, Mickey D's in.
No, you weren't. No, Cornelius was the.
He was the one that was
the minor.
Yeti.
Yeah. Hermie.
Yeah, he'd lick. Yeah, he would lick the thing. Blue says, "What is he doing?" I said, "He's tasting for gold. He's looking for silver and gold. Silver and gold."
God.
Oh, we're looking for silver and gold. Yeah. So did you watch any others that you had?
No, I did not watch Die Hard yet. I may watch it yet.
No.
Listen, I'll tell you the worst, guys, because I haven't watched any. Normally, I would have watched at least Christmas Story by now.
Yeah,
but I haven't, and unfortunately, I was watching stupid Steven Seagal movies that I haven't seen forever, and I'm just having such a piss of watching them, laughing my butt off.
But to watch the Christmas movies will put you in the spirit.
I know.
It does.
Especially if you watch them with kids.
Yeah.
It just cracks me up. They go to the Chinese and they started singing us rah 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 la la la.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I still haven't watched A Christmas Story. I will watch that before this is over.
Yeah,
before the holidays over. And I told Blue, I said, I only watch it. I got that, but there's so many for. I don't even know what would my kids think of a Christmas. What movies were theirs? Because I can't. I mean, I'm sure some of. Oh, Noel. Have you guys seen Noel?
Noel.
Sorry, guys, we're up for 2 seconds.
Yeah, Motorman.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas here. I gotta step out here for a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you guys have a happy holiday and talk soon.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you later.
hold on, let me go to the IMDb. This movie, my opinion, you guys, you need to watch this one. Blue, maybe watch it, and it actually was pretty good.
No, I'm trying to.
Okay.
I know it sounds familiar.
I have seen this one before.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's actually pretty funny. I
Yeah.
laughed
Yeah,
numerous times during this movie.
it's cute.
Yeah, some of it. This girl who she need to eat something, but I mean she that young and starving, but she's actually pretty funny in this.
She's really funny.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And Blue's like, you've never seen this one? I'm like, nope. I was cracking up. So I don't know.
No,
It's my new list. It's on my new list.
I like Anna Kendrick. She's
I do too.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the family, they're the Santa Claus, and the brother's supposed to be Santa, and they have a big falling out, drama, but it has so many good parts in it. I enjoyed it. So definitely would tell people if you've never spent the time, it's worth. If you like Christmas movies. Let's see. What about you, Alban? What was So
Mine.
if you would have been watching some Christmas movies, what are normally your go-tos?
Die Hard.
Goonies.
You just say that.
Oh yeah. No, I watch whatever's on. There's so much stuff, and there's so much stuff that comes out now, like the new movies that have just come out. Besides all of the Hallmark stuff that I used to get stuck watching, there's so many different Christmas movies out. Either whether it's going to be Tiffany Amber Thiessen in it, or what's that other girl there? The one there from Party of
Tara
Five.
Reid.
No, not Tara
Nev
Reid.
Campbell.
No, the other one, the little one.
Oh,
The
Lacey.
young girl. Lacey
Lacey.
Chambay.
Yeah.
She does like every Christmas movie there is possible.
I did watch one new Christmas movie I forgot about, 8-Bit Christmas, which was cute.
Oh, you did
I
watch
liked
it?
it.
I wanted to watch
enjoyed
it. I didn't watch it yet. Yeah,
I thought
okay.
it could. I thought it had potential. I hadn't watched it yet. I was like, I'm gonna watch that. Hey, Turks is in the house.
Hey,
what's
what's
up,
up?
Merry Christmas.
To guys our age, Todd, Aubin, and Dave too, all of the references are pointed right at us. So
Yeah.
Well, I think that because I don't remember, I never fought to get the Nintendo because I was just a little bit too old for that. But I know but you can relate because I remember we remember Atari, and who had an Atari on your street or a Commodore 64? What was that? Was it Omega or Odyssey?
There's Amiga. There was a
start with a C.
A C. ColecoVision.
Oh, ColecoVision.
ColecoVision.
Yeah.
ColecoVision.
I had an Intellivision, which was
I had
strange
one of them too. Yeah, I had one of those.
That's
too.
fancy.
Yeah,
that's fancy. Yeah, I didn't.
That was after the fact.
I had the 2600.
I had 20, but I had my Atari 800, which I still have and I still love.
I wanted the Atari and got the Montgomery Ward's version of the Intellivision instead that year. It's like getting the tough skin jeans instead of the Levi's.
Yep.
But
hey, it was not a lot of people had that system.
A big 20 also.
No, none of my friends had it except for me. I couldn't trade games with no one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You couldn't. Nobody could borrow your game, or they couldn't come over and bring it. I mean, but did that have the one with the card that slid into the controller?
The
buttons.
Yeah. And it was the most uncomfortable controller.
It was a square. It was like it was just a square.
It had like 9 numbers on it, and it was horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think. It was. I mean, because it was lit. It was. I was maybe a little bit bigger than this, a little bit bigger than that. But it just had like buttons, like 9 buttons, like you said.
9 buttons.
You slid, which was this is pretty ingenious. You slid this piece of plastic over the controller, so now that button was kick, punch. That's what those buttons did. So it was. It had like a round. A round dial at the bottom, but you couldn't twist it. It was just left, right, up, down. It was kind of like a D-pad on a modern controller.
Yeah.
Look, Octavia had it.
Mm-hmm.
She had it. She said it was boring.
These kids don't know how lucky they are. I really mean it.
I mean, okay, so we want to go back. All right, since we're all basically same age. Remember the electric football?
Yeah. The game,
like the little lights.
If you tried to give that to, I'd say, we're going to play a football game from our day to a kid who's been playing Madden for 3 years, they would look at it and go, "What the hell is wrong with you guys?"
They'd be peeling the sticker off.
You always got the one guy who all he did was just go around in the circle. And he just one guy always just spun around in the circle.
I almost just last week bought the green ColecoVision handheld football game off of eBay, but it went for $75, so I was out.
Okay, all right. So for you guys that don't remember, I had one. So I had the head-to-head.
That was fun.
I had the head-to-head one. Yep, I had the head-to-head, but you could play it by yourself.
Oh, sure, sure.
It made it fun that you could play it. So, so let me just do images on this. So what these were, and this is it. I mean, this was your place, your PSP. This is your PSP. This is your Game Boy. This is your DS.
Man, that was the best.
Switch.
How much is that? 59?
$60.
Yeah.
$60.
I was going to get the one next to it, the green one next to it.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Wait. This one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Boy, does that
and I had that one when I was a kid, and I bet I got 500 freaking hours on that freaking game.
$163. Yeah, that little handheld. Mine was. I think it was one. It looked like this, because I had one at one point.
I think you had the one that's the second row all the way to the right, Todd. Isn't that the head-to-head one? No, one row down. Go down one. I think that's the one you had, isn't it?
I'm trying to think.
Wow.
I had one like this.
Bringing me back.
But I definitely had these. It was these like this.
There, I see the one that my buddy had, the 2-player one. Well, you can play 2-player on all of them, but right there, right. Stop scrolling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Somebody could play offense, and the other guy play defense. It was great. And then you turn the controls around when you lost.
And all it was some freaking dots.
Right.
Yeah.
It was dots on a screen.
And listen, I got a question for you guys. If your kids had ever gotten you that as a Christmas present, how much would you have loved them?
Oh, a bunch.
Yeah,
a bunch.
Yeah.
Isn't that? But they wouldn't ever understand it. They like this. This is life. That was life, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at him. I'm drooling, thinking of the days of playing the game and waiting to get my friend off of the game so I can play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, classic.
I lived out in the middle of nowhere, so we had an hour bus trip to get to school. So we were handheld football all day, every day. On the bus.
Oh my gosh, that's something else.
Bringing me back.
Yeah, those are good days, bro.
Yeah.
Mandy, how you?
She's muted.
You're muted.
You're muted, Mandy.
There she goes. Go ahead, say something.
Nope.
We hear her.
I don't.
No.
We hear.
No, I hear her
like
moving
static.
stuff around. Yeah, there's a static.
Is that better?
There you go.
There you go.
There I am.
All right.
Hi, Mandy.
How you doing?
Hello, guys. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Doing well. Merry Christmas.
Alvin wants to know how your milk bags are doing.
Yeah.
I actually, you jinxed me. I had one leak the other day.
Oh no!
Wow.
Did you?
See?
That's why they have
go
those
through
little
your
pads.
shirt?
Well, do you have to get the eggnog in a milk bag?
No, I just flip it over. Go from behind.
Do they sell your eggnog and milk in bags?
No, they're in cartons, like 1 liter
Okay.
cartons.
Okay.
So Turk says that he had a Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a VIC 20.
Yeah, I didn't have that one.
Yeah, I had a VIC 20
I had
and
a
a 64.
I had a 64, but I also had a TI 99, which was crazy. It had a tape player, a cassette.
Yeah. So did my Atari
for a hard drive.
Yeah. I had a tape player from my Atari 800. I still got it, you know. I don't think half these people out there, the younger generation, could even understand the concept of having to load a game up on a cassette, since they haven't never even seen cassettes,
not a cassette.
you know.
Right.
No, but they've had load time. They definitely don't understand the long load times of, you know.
Yeah,
off of
on
a
an
cassette
Apple
or-
maybe, you know. Remember on the Apple
swapping.
loading games on the Apple.
I know. I never had an Apple.
Yeah.
Downloading a game off the internet in the early 90s, and somebody pick up your damn telephone to make a call.
After you listen to that, don't touch it.
Right.
That was terrible.
About 5 hours into a download.
Yep.
somebody picked up the damn phone.
Yeah, because you could. The only thing you could hope for, if they hung up quick enough, you might get away with it.
Yeah.
But as long as they didn't hit dial, and
Yeah,
if they started dialing, it was like
Forget
beep
it.
beep
Yeah.
beep. Your download's done.
Yeah.
Hey, that reminds me. Alban found this article about the new Spider-Man movie, and that there is actually, in the copies of it, they're finding malware built into the download, like back in the old days, back in the remember all the Kazaa and all that stuff. Let's see if I may share that. There we go. So yeah, it was on a torrent, and it has crypto mining built into the download. It says it's Spider-Man, and you get it. Next thing you know, it's running crypto mining on the back end of your computer, and that reminds me of the days. So yeah, it was. So yeah, anybody looking for Spider-Man No Way Home?
Note to self: only stream it. Do not download it.
You may want to make sure to check your PC if you were doing it that way, because like I said, there's some malware built into it. So, and basically crypto mining. I mean, they're not worried about stealing your data. They just want you working for them.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Get out there and work.
Make work. Put that machine to work for me.
Get her back out there on the streets. Make my money.
That's
Get back in that corner.
Spider-Man is like the only movie in, I don't know, 2 or 3 years that I've even considered watching a cam version of.
No.
And I looked at the sample, and the audio was so horrible, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Oof, that'd be rough. Yeah, that's definitely. I glanced at. I had somebody said, "Oh, it's available." I was like, "No, it's not available." And they, "Oh yeah, it is." So I went and I looked at just the a sample.
That's what I did.
Did you see it had XI bet or 1X bet?
Oh yeah, 1X
commercial before. It
Yeah.
was like some guys that are singing and dancing, and there's a tiger that comes out, and he's like, "Rawr," and there's the whole music and dancing going on before the video starts, and then you have the 1X bet is like embedded in the screen. It was terrible. But you know, there are people that'll watch it. So if you downloaded it, you may want to. If you download it on a PC, you may want to scan your PC for some virus.
Yep.
I did not download it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I watched just a sample for just a minute.
And I watched it off of Real to Bridge, so maybe Real to Bridge mining for him. I don't know.
Oh, let's see. So yeah, let's see what else. There was something else. What did you have? Another big topic you had over here.
If you look there, it has the topics for each.
Yeah, I was looking around. I'm bouncing. Let's see. Nielsen, which they're having all kinds of issues with. They've got undercounting undercounted the amount of people watching programs, and swear this is important for the TV ratings and for commercials and advertisers and shows, because depending on the Nielsen rating, how many people watched it, that's how a show stays on the air, and networks can say that how long you're going to get me more, going to cost you more to be on that show. Go ahead, Roger.
Right. It's really important for local stations because they get to charge more for their commercials, and that's you see the local commercials get like 1 out of every 10 commercials they air on a program anyway.
Right.
That's really important money to the local stations,
Yeah, it was Nielsen's been getting getting in a lot of trouble because they said that they're not counting enough, which it seems like it'd be hard because remember back in the day you actually recorded it on a piece of paper. You guys remember? Did you ever get that card?
We spoke about that.
Book?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was a Nielsen house. I got the booklet, with the money, $5, to fill out the booklet and mail it back to them.
And I don't know. I know they said Nielsen, and there's another company. What was it? Warner's Brothers, I think, that's trying to create a system for counting Nielsen. Keep watching regular TV, but as well as doing streaming services, because that's a different way of counting. You have to count for that. Where Nielsen's been struggling with that, and struggling with counting somebody that's not at home if they're at a hotel or somewhere else.
All of our views still aren't going to count.
No. Not really.
No.
Well,
we don't exist.
Netflix, they probably would. If you Netflix or Disney.
But maybe they might add Plex in there, because of the free movies from Plex. Maybe somehow they'll
maybe.
But you know what? The free movies in Plex are not anything. Anything good.
Yeah, true. But it's still
us.
getting a view. If that well.
When like the Wheel of Time, which I just watched, I watched it through Amazon Prime just so they would get my view count, and I always watch The Expanse through Amazon Prime. I don't.
The ones you want to stick around.
Yeah.
And I have those services because I'm a Prime user, so.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely worth having.
Well, maybe the network should think up something about the views for their shows, whether it be the website that the show has for their show. If they put up something like for viewership, or somehow get people into it, of whether it be kill off this character or not just hear a bunch of people talk about it. You know what I mean? I think they need to do something, because they know that everyone is streaming stuff and they're not getting those views, and they might not really realize how many people are actually watching a show.
Yeah, they're having a hard time how do you gauge those people? How do you know their number? Because you also have to think about it's got to be hard, because they're not supposed to be collecting data like that. So they'd have to say, well, we're keeping track of everything you've watched. And people would say, oh, you are, which they probably are, but they'd have to maybe publicly say it, which then someone's going to say, well, they're invading your privacy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, all right.
Netflix knows what you watch.
I have Verizon. So I called them when I first set them up. Then I wanted to change my package. So I was like, well, I'm looking through your packages, and it's like, I watched this channel, watch that channel. And the guy from Verizon goes, yeah, you watch history, you watch Discovery, TLC, HE, DIY, So they know, because they're going through there and they have their box. So, that's why they don't have to send out Nielsen books anymore.
Right.
Because your ISP, if you have cable TV, they know every program you're watching, how long you're watching, and whatever. So they can suggest that's why they have it broken up like it is with the packages they offer you.
When TiVo was huge, when everybody had TiVos, their data collection was so immense. They could even tell how many people paused and when they paused in the movie, and if they backed up to watch a different part of it, you know, they had all kinds of crazy data. TiVo themselves did.
Yeah.
So you think that Nielsen could be able to
know
what people are watching, and I don't know. I think that's just.
But I don't think Nielsen is. Well, there's a lot of other issues also.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, there's a lot of shows that are broadcast through so many different countries.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like there might be more viewership, in England than there are in the States.
Yeah, but I mean, they're able to. They want to know what people are watching local, so they can. That goes all into that ad money.
And the ad money, right?
More people that are watching, then we can say, hey, normally this gets 2 million people are watching this program every day at this time, so we can charge this much for a commercial. So if 1 million people are watching it, they don't get as much as they do when it's $2 million slot. So they need to know the numbers. The numbers need to be correct. And I think Nielsen's been doing it so long. If you've been the only game in town, what's your motivation to improve and get better and to adapt? If you've always been the only game in town.
Yeah, that's why monopolies suck.
Yeah,
and that's why Blockbuster went out of business.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's too big, and you get to where you're too confident in yourself. You don't need to change. So, yeah, they're gonna Nielsen. They said another company's trying to create their own system, and they'll see which one. It's like Nielsen 1. It's in alpha or something like that. Disney's backing it. We'll see what happens with that. But I think there's an easier way and a more efficient way.
I mean, remember having to go out and buy a TV guide every week.
Yeah. Just to do the crossword puzzle in the back of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much for that, just so you knew what was on all the freaking time. Yeah.
And it's not like it's not even worth buying a newspaper for it anymore.
I don't even think I wonder if the daily. Remember, it used to be in your newspaper too. So I wonder if it's even in there anymore. You think that's?
I know, but you ever see the price of a newspaper is nowadays?
And how thin they are.
And especially if you like I had to get a New York Times last Sunday. Okay, I was shocked. They wanted $6 for the paper. $6.
Especially on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's just. Do they even have coupons anymore? Like, remember back in the day?
Yeah.
Paper be this thick.
Very rarely
on Sunday.
Find good coupons anymore.
Now Mandy's a coupon shopper, so
yeah.
I used to be, yeah.
So was
they in the Sunday's paper still?
No, I. You know what? I can't even remember the last time I used a coupon.
Yeah, everything's so freaking expensive.
Just remember going to get the Sunday paper because that had the coupons. Go to like a newspaper vending machine, put 50 cents in and grab 10 stacks of newspaper. Go home and get the coupons.
Some little kids pissed at you.
Yeah, that took his damn money. He's like, damn, someone bought them all. How did I make no? There's only 50 cents in here.
Right.
Red's right about this. The days back when we were remote control.
Oh yeah.
Get over there and change that channel to this. Turn it over there. Yeah.
One of like 5 channels.
That's it.
Yeah. Some TVs, if you get over the air, and even with cable now, I guess has the TV guide built into the TV. Most TVs have it. I know if I use over the air, it's in there. So you're right. Yeah, Teddy's right about that being in the. I guess there's no reason.
Most good IPT services have an EPG as well. So
yeah. Hopefully it's update. It's not always, but
even cheap IPTVs have.
Right. Yeah.
There is a site also for EPGs. I'll have to pull up to you guys. That you can download the EPGs.
Oh, another streaming thing that I did find or come across this week. M3U4U, which is an M3U editor program that has always been free on the internet. Now, if you have more than 4 playlists, they're going to start charging you a monthly fee to use it. So,
I I've never used that, but I'm sure I can see where a lot of
I
people
use
could
it.
use it.
I use it because I don't want any of the foreign channels in there, so I just delete that right out of my M3,
Right.
M3U. So
Yeah, and then you don't see it.
right, and it takes so much less time to
Less
load
time,
on
yeah.
all that shit too.
Yeah, exactly, because the
Roger,
longer, the more channels.
Roger, are you using the TV Mate also or not?
No, I haven't jumped to the TV Mate yet.
Okay,
I might.
we'll have to get on you.
Yeah, I might. It's only $5.
Right.
I don't know why I haven't done it yet.
Be like the cool kids, though. Come on, Roger.
Do
Be
it,
like-
and because you're starting to sound like Eddie
Eddie.
here now.
I got so many programs that do that already. You know, I got smarters. I got APKs that come with the IPT services. I use Kodi. I use my IPTV player on Windows. So I got so many already.
Yeah.
But you would love you have a lot of devices, and like I said,
I do.
to back up and restore, you can put it all on a flash drive and plug a Fire Stick and transfer, be up and running in less than 5 minutes with all your favorites and everything, however you have it set up.
You just share the file. And
that's it.
Across all the devices.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. Just open it up and hit restore on back up and restore and load it right off from your USB drive.
It's damn cold
I'll
out
get
there.
it. I'll get it. I'll probably get it today after the damn show.
Okay.
Feel free if you need help. Feel free to ask Dads or Robin.
I will. For sure.
Hey, I got a topic we'll throw out there, and that's trying to be nice during the holidays and trying to do the right thing. And because we always hear the horror stories of people being hateful at the holidays, and any of us that's worked in the public, yes, people are very short-tempered a lot, or you'll get more people that are short-tempered and under pressure and snapping on you. I found this article where this Arkansas waitress was fired. The waitress was left $4,000, and if I read it right, it was to be split between two people.
Right.
So it was two people that had waited on a party of 20 or 40. Party of 40.
40, I think.
So it said more than 40 people were at the table, and the two waiters did a phenomenal job, and each of the people took out and gave up $100 for tip. They gave the tip to the girl and said, "You split this between you two for doing a great job," right? And then the boss said that she had to split it up with everybody in the whole place.
The whole place. Yeah, the house. Yeah.
Which they never do. Which they don't do.
Yeah. Which was. Did you see? Even the manager was going to get a cut of it.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yep.
All right.
That's so messed up.
Yeah, and when I read that it said that this was not a practice that they even did. Now, some restaurants do that. I've heard of some restaurants that pool the tips together.
Yeah.
Or they give to the busboys.
You know that going in. When you start your shift, you know that.
Yes.
They don't change it in the middle.
Yeah. Well, they don't change it because you got $4,400.
Right.
Like, oh, right. So it was a cool article. I read through it. The people that had waited on her the people that they had served got pissed. One guy went to the news and had a report done about her, and with saying what had happened.
Yeah.
And then they did a GoFundMe. The guy did a GoFundMe, and I think it said within 1 day it was at $8,700 as of Monday morning. So, given a tip, I mean, what do you guys think about this story, or how people should be, people getting working during these holidays and tips and stuff like that? I mean, taking away and making her split it up.
She deserved it for her and the other person. Sure, granted, I understand they're not cooking the food, maybe, but maybe it was just her personality, how nice, her and the other girl were to them.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think it's a group of people that always go
Yeah,
and
they
always,
do like once a year. They pick
Yeah.
a restaurant and
Yeah.
they do that. Yeah.
And I mean, how many times have you guys been part of a big party at a restaurant, and you know how hard those people had to work to take care of
Yeah.
all 40 people, keeping
Right.
the drinks and making sure the
Mhm.
right food, because that's not an easy task.
Yeah.
And I can understand being if I was at a Christmas party feeling good, everyone, plus you're drinking, so you can figure everybody's lit up. We're gonna give $100 tip. Everybody's like, "Oh, give $100 too," and
Mhm.
It's
everybody's
a
like, "Well, I
buddy.
guess I gotta
A
give
buddy
it."
of mine. Buddy of mine has 3 restaurants, and they split their tips. What they basically write it is cashier. You go out. There's a big tip jar. So at the end of the waitress's shift, if the waitresses are changing shift, they empty out the tip jar, divvy it up between the waitresses that are working before the other shifts come in. So I mean that's their standard. That's how they've always done business. But that's what this girl was saying. They've never split their tips between the other employees before. So she gets a big one. Now everybody wants their piece of the pie.
Yeah.
So I don't blame her for saying, "Screw you." No.
and they
Yeah.
fired her and said
Yeah.
it was, of course, not related, but
Oh.
Yeah.
It was related.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
it was
Well,
related.
you get fired the next day.
It's related because
I
you
mean-
didn't follow what we wanted you to do.
Yeah.
I mean, some employers are like that. I mean, like some of us never get the residual checks from intros that we do for certain shows on a weekly basis. You know, somebody's living high off the hogs from the money they make on YouTube.
Living large
You know,
is hard. It's expensive to keep this lifestyle up.
Yeah,
A lot.
he's got all those trips to Walmart to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Walmart the other day. So I went into town because it's like the Monday or Tuesday. I'm like, I gotta get 1 or 2 things. I'm walking along, headed into Walmart, and all of a sudden I hear Todd.
Really?
And believe me, it's somebody that actually knows me that watches this show.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
That's
great.
funny.
took my mask down. I'm like, hey, what's up? And I'm talking, and
Oh,
it
that's
was
funny.
Mandy.
there he
Yeah.
was thinking
Oh,
he was an
that's good.
international YouTube
Yeah, I know.
star.
International.
We gotta
Just
realize
like people.
there's 50 plus thousand people in this town.
Yeah.
It's not some like small little town that everybody knows
Yeah.
your name, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But hey, new mine. Look at there. But it was nice to see Mandy. She was
Yeah.
coming out of
That's
Walmart, and I was going in. So
Now,
That's funny.
did that ever happen in North Kakalaki, Todd?
no,
No,
No.
never.
no. Well, unless it was people I knew, like my friends. would be
Right,
like, "Oh,
Charles. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Or whoever I worked with. But yeah, it was neat to see Mandy. We're have to stop and get breakfast one day. But
Yeah.
because it was fucking freezing outside, winds
Hey.
blowing, and
Wow.
I
Feeling
didn't
that
I
cold.
didn't have a toboggan on. I didn't have a
I
toboggan.
mean, he didn't take you inside to get like a big hot pretzel and say, "Okay, this is that lunch I promised to take you to." Get a giant hot pretzel and a freaking icy.
I only had
cherry
soup. I only
icy.
had soup.
All we have is
Yeah.
Walmart or McDonald's inside of our Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey. Yeah.
Let-
Anything off the Happy Meal or the
Yeah.
value meal.
On the value meal.
So yeah, it was neat to see. It was funny walking
Yeah.
into somebody like that right
And
there.
you
in Walmart.
know how often I actually go into Walmart now these days? Like once every like 2-3 months, I actually physically go into Walmart. Otherwise, I just pull in the parking lot and tell them to drop my shit in my trunk, and I go.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh, I got
Todd,
to where
did you
when I
hook
was
up with Teevers?
yes, I saw Teevers last week. Blue and I went and met up with Teevers. He happened to be driving through town, and went and had dinner. Had a nice dinner. We were probably out about 3 hours. Just because we went to Casey's, so they weren't. It's kind of like a Denny's, maybe a little bit higher class than Denny's.
Yeah, it's a
But-
yuppie Denny's.
Yeah, Denny. But they didn't hurry with the food, but enjoyed it. We had to hang out with him for a while and chat. It was a good time. Good time. It was fun. And so now we just got to meet up with Mandy next, and then at some point I'm gonna have a gathering, set a date and a time and a place, and see who can make it from this within driving distance of wherever this is. I'm thinking a little bit farther south. It gives it closer to Toronto.
Probably better off in Barrie.
Yeah,
Somewhere
maybe
around there.
Barrie.
Or
Maybe
Huntsville.
Barrie. That's Barrie's so far though. That's almost in Toronto.
It's about 2 hours. 2.5 hours.
So we'll figure out something. Try to get people because I want to get with different people and say what's up. See what happens.
You have to do that after all the snow, though, right?
It may.
I've been driving in the snow.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I've been doing it.
There's not that much snow yet.
Not that much snow.
There is.
Not to our standards.
I shoveled it.
Not to our standards. Yours, maybe.
I had to shovel some today. I saw it. Yeah, it is. You're starting to see it like at Walmart. You're starting to see that
Mounds.
It's starting. You can see they got plenty of room. You can see where they push it, and so, yeah. But it is definitely cold. Away. It is cold. I mean,
nope. Yeah, Matt's shaking the head.
-4.
You're not.
The other day, it was a couple days. It was like felt like -26 with the wind chill, but yeah, then it popped back up to like +2. I'm like,
it's been minus for days now.
Yeah, but -2 ain't nothing. -3, that's not cold. Give it another.
Celsius. That's Celsius.
That's
It's cold.
That's 30. That's 30 degrees, Todd. Come on.
Todd.
Just wait till like February when it's -40 with the wind chill for like 2-3 weeks straight.
That's what it is here right now.
Wait. I can't wait for
heater.
you to know when it's that cold. I just can't wait. I'm gonna be laughing my butt off. Okay.
End of January, February, into February, it starts. It goes about 2-3 weeks, and then it'll start warming up again.
Oh, I'm gonna have to leave the country at least for a couple weeks. No.
Sorry, honey, I'm going to Jamaica.
I mean, Motorman, you live more in the middle of the country, right? Saskatchewan.
Yeah, right now, it's -40 with the wind.
-40 Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the Fahrenheit and Celsius cross over. Yeah. They're the same temperature at -40. It's the same for both.
Yeah.
It's damn cold. That's what it is.
Yeah. Plug your car in. Get your block heater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
No.
Jeez. Living hard.
Trickle charge? Something?
Yeah, it starts good.
Yeah.
I put in full synthetic oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to have a synthetic. Yeah, most of the new cars have gone to an all synthetic.
Yeah.
And that's when you get that longer mileage. But yeah, I know that some of the guys I was talking to at a party, they were talking about putting block heaters in a car to keep the engine oil warm enough in the morning
to crank it up.
Yeah.
That's standard up here.
And you can also get like an electric dipstick.
An electric dipstick. Is there like a joke to that?
No, I'm just saying.
I was gonna say I want to hear the punchline for this one.
Yeah, I was treading softly.
Electric instead of a block heater, you can get an electric dipstick. Just replaces a regular dipstick, but you can plug it in to keep the oil warm, so the engine will turn over.
Yeah,
it definitely is. It's going to be interesting. I'm in. You
ain't getting out either. You're too late now. Yep.
Moving into it.
Yep.
We'll see. But yeah, it's been nice. Mandy, what are you cooking
tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm doing ham.
Ham,
broccoli. Because I do 2 Thanksgivings, right?
Okay.
I can only do so much turkey before I said I'm done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do turkey both Thanksgivings and then ham on Christmas and Easter.
There you go.
Turkey, ham.
And see, you got a bigger family, so prime rib probably prime rib isn't a good choice.
Well, my kids won't even eat that. The kids won't eat that.
Oh my gosh!
I'll be lucky to get them to eat ham.
Now, Blue's daughter cuts it out so that it's just the
meat.
center medallion of the ribeye.
The fillet.
Which is fine because she don't eat a lot. So it's like a piece this big. I was like, I'll take all that. It's like because I'm telling you, it was off of the fattier end of it, so that the marble running through it is beautiful, and
you
it
probably
came
would have
out.
had better luck finding primer right now, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Different stores locally had about 3 stores had it, because that's this time of year is when a lot of people do it. But it's usually, I remember years past it'd be like $6 to $8 a pound, depending on which grade at home, and it's double that or close to double that, even on sale here.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the same case back home too. I saw that they all had it on high.
You make it to a nice bloody medium rare.
I actually stop at about rare. I tell it to stop at rare because it raises up to about a medium rare.
Right.
I mean, when you cut it, it's a pink color, but and it still holds its pink even after you leave it get cold. It stayed, and that's what we're gonna be eating for the next few days. Because Blue and them, they're like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm like, that is why I can do that. I can cook that.
Yeah.
I can do that and do a pretty good job at it.
All right. Okay, what else we got, J-Todd?
I don't know. What other topics I don't know. I didn't want to talk. Some of that stuff is clear your cache on the Android.
Yeah.
Did you? I didn't.
I'm trying to think if I put. I didn't make a thing for that, did I?
You had an article in here about. Hold on, let me share my screen here, folks. Delete. Window, that one. Raspberry Pi guy built $5,000 Raspberry Pi cluster, so it's a bunch of them together. Which it doesn't give you your speeds or what he's using it for. When I read through this article,
I would think machine learning. I think when you build a cluster, it's basically for machine learning.
Yeah, thought that was pretty wild for a Pi.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking though. I mean, and what each one is going to run you, if you're buying just the board, it said Raspberry Pi 3s, the 3Bs. So he probably got those probably $30 a piece, normal price. So maybe if you bought them as a bulk, you got it cheaper than that. So
still, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took $5,000 to build it. But he has Pi Zeros.
Yeah, he said he had some Pi 3s and 10. I thought it said 10 Pi Zeros.
Pi Zeros. I have a bag full of them. I had gotten them way back when for 99 cents a piece. So of course, I bought a bag of them.
I don't know. That's how many do you guys do? I know I have a Raspberry Pi. How many do you guys all have them?
I got a half a dozen of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do a VPN in one of mine. I want to try that as one of my projects. Because I have retro boxes.
I don't use them anymore.
Yeah, I haven't used one in a while.
I replaced all. They used to be my streaming boxes, but I upgraded everything to Fire Sticks or Fire Cubes, so I don't use them anymore.
Hey, for anyone that's looking, I think the Fire Cube is on sale at Amazon in the U.S. $75.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, Best Buy still has the 4K Max for $33.99, so they're still on sale at Best Buy and also on Amazon right now.
That's a good deal. Let's see. You had this other article about clearing your, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed it. I don't know. Have you noticed that it remembers all the web pages you've been to? Like if you do a search for something, it's almost like it saves as a tab on. I think on Chrome. I think it's a default because I'll go through it every couple days and I'm like closing all these. The windows. Because it'll say if you look when you open your browser at the bottom, it'll say
has all of them.
Plus. It'll say plus however many windows you have open. It may. Sometimes I'll look and it says 15. I'm like 15, and it'll be every time I did a search.
Yeah.
It's got a tab in there, so that can slow down your phone as well as your browser when you start looking, because if all the tabs are open.
Right. Okay. One second.
This article went through talking about to clear out the cookies and the cached files, which for us that are, if we think about most of us streamers, you know, if you think about all the items that are cached, to go through and to clear that out. Some phones will have it set up to where it automatically does it when it reaches a certain point. Some don't. So you may want to look into your, it'll be in the settings. This is in Chrome history, or you go to settings, privacy and security, then clear browsing data. And it goes through talking about how to clear out the cache files, same browsing history, cookies, then cached images and files, and clear that out, because that can slow your device, as well as if you have all them images saved, it's just taking up data on your phone. And most people don't think about it like in the old days where we didn't have as much. Now you have more than what you need, and you're looking like, how the hell am I using up 40 gigs? It's like, how can that happen?
Well, these phones today, they hold so much power, so people don't realize.
So hey, let's jump to
talking about a lot of power.
Yep.
Amazon Web Services again went down this week. If anyone hasn't really noticed, but they've been having all kinds of problems.
This was in Virginia. What day was it? The 22nd. It says things that were impacted: Coinbase, Fortnite, Hulu, Instacart, Rocket League, Academy, Peloton, Hinge, Quota, the Epic Game Store, Slacks, GitHub, or GitHub rival Bitbucket, Samsung Lights. So I mean, that's a lot of websites hit just with that AWS power outage, and they have been having a lot of problems over the last couple of weeks. We've brought that up numerous times.
Yeah,
it's weird when you get. What happens is you get certain companies get so big that everybody's working through that one company's servers and power. So it's I don't know, ain't good.
AWS has a huge lion's share of the servers on the internet. So
yeah. But I know that the FTC is investigating them on it too. That's was one of the other messages that I had up there.
That FTC article was about some of these companies trying to manipulate the market by kind of bullying the smaller companies, kind of doing a non-compete, and they were hitting Amazon. They were going after a couple other big companies that they were saying were trying to do illegal things, trying to control the market, because and they gotten so big because they can monopolize, just like this with this cloud hosting. I mean, they have unbelievable power because they can invest in the hardware, and then it's like, oh, well, we'll just go there because it's cheaper. Same thing as people go to Walmart. It's like, well, it's cheaper and it's all there. It's easier to go through them. So, and that's why where you see so many of these companies all impacted, because they're all piled into one place. And if the servers go down there, all of those go down. So. The other article that you had pulled out here was about cord cutting, and I think this article reads about basically being in the same. We're in the same cycle for this season about people turning off the cord. More things going to streaming. The streaming landscape being a little bit more of a wild west of who's going to go where. And the biggest talk is about the sports, because contracts for a lot of sports were written in prior years where streaming wasn't as popular and the platforms weren't as good. So companies got that contract. Well, until those contracts become due and it comes time for a new contract before we can start changing some of the way that things are done and who else can control it. So it was talking about, they think this year is going to be about the same deal if where the sports are and where they're going to be. With the only exception that almost all of them, the prices are going up again. Talks about the Hulu Plus live TVs, $85 a month now.
Holy
$85 a month for the
Wow.
Hulu and live TV.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Let's see. DirecTV streaming is raising their streaming price for the regional sports. It's going to be $90 a month. So if you're a sports guy that wants, let's say you like the New York leagues, you know, because they have a New York package or a Southeast package. So say you're a New York guy, I want to watch all the Knicks games or this or that, and then you're going to sign a contract. You have your satellite bill, then you get hit with $90 more a month to watch your team.
Not in this house, they ain't.
And
I feel sorry for people who sign up for that.
Yeah.
And you're right, and then that's why you're seeing a lot of. It's like we're already been doing it this way. We have to keep doing it this way until this point. But they're in a transition point where what ship do you jump onto? A lot of these the sports and the channels, they're like, well, what's gonna survive? Which one's the beta and which one's VHS? For us that are age, like which one is it going to be? If you invest wrong, you're going to lose out. So it's like, oh, well, we'll wait. We'll see who's going to come out on top. So sports right now, cable companies and satellite companies are going to continue to gouge you for it. And it says we're probably going to wait another year before other changes and stuff starts to happen. They're not going to change up any packages, not going to make any packages smaller. And one of the reasons why is, and we've talked about this on the show before, you've got a handful of companies own the majority of the content. They have the library. So it says Disney, Comcast, which is NBC, Universal, Fox, Viacom, CBS, and Warner's Media, which is Warner Brothers, owns the majority of everything. So they control the channels and who's like the cable company, and they can force the cable company like we saw with DirecTV or Dish. Remember, they got hit where some of the local channels were coming up and they wanted more money.
No more ABC.
Dish Network says no. Yeah, the Dish Network's like, we're not paying it. And ABC.
YouTube just went through it with ESPN and
ABC.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube TV. That was on YouTube TV.
Yep.
And that actually ended up happening. They did get, they did shut them down.
Yeah, they shut them down, but then they worked out a deal.
Yeah, they worked on the deal. Normally, they always fix it before. You know what I mean?
But what we're going to see is people say, "Oh, well, I'm glad that got fixed." Well, sure, it got fixed, but guarantee you, YouTube has got to go up on this price because Disney wants this much money. And you want those channels, you want that ESPN, you want that, because if you're a cable company or a satellite company, you have to have those channels. You can't say, well, sorry, we don't have ESPN. What? We want a cable package. What do you mean you don't have ESPN? Or we don't have, Discovery or History or this, No, that's a mainstay with my cable. I have to have it. So what you're going to see, YouTube's going to pay that money, and then boom, the next price is going to go up $5 a month or $8 a month. And so the money's just being passed on. So hopefully people pay attention to our area and our group and try to figure out. There are different ways.
You'll never see a TV cable price go down or a streaming service price go down. Once you sign up for it.
Yeah, it's just going to go up. I do remember T-Mobile. That was our other thing on this. It said T-Mobile attempt. You guys remember T-Mobile did a TV service that you could get if you're a T-Mobile server, and the price was real good. We talked about it on the show one time. Price was really good, but then the cable companies kind of strong
put their foot in there.
T-Mart and said, "Well, no, we can't give it to you at that price, and you're not going to give that out as an option to your users." That's too cheap. And so it made it difficult for them. So we're not going to see the prices go down.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is know what channels you do need, what channels you don't need, because most people are paying for more services than what they actually use. You know, I got, Hulu, I got Disney, and I got Netflix.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they got 6
All
services,
jacked
and
up.
hey,
We
now
should
you're at
have
$100+.
we should have taken like a price check at when each of these started. We should go back and make a list that how much that they've increased and how long. We did see that one time. We did have a list for that.
Yeah, there was a chart
Yeah.
that showed the price. What I think it was on the satellite companies. I think I showed it on a chart, like how much it had gone up.
Yeah.
And it's
just getting worse.
I mean, I remember when but I remember when gas was less than $1, but still, I mean, I remember some of my early cable bills was what, $30,
right.
And that was on the higher end, and we had
we
HBO.
complained then, right?
Little did we know.
Yep.
Yeah. Now.
Yep. I remember the old $30 cable bill, but always had those illegal Tocom boxes where you got the bootleg HBO Showtime and pay-per-views back. You could watch the first UFCs. It was like $100 for that jacked up TV box. Then they went digital. Then you could no longer do it. Bastards.
Yeah. It's been. Hold on. Whoop, let me get rid of you. Go. All right. Hey, we got a question by Big Guy. Wanted to know about reasonably priced Wi-Fi routers. What's you guys' thoughts? I'm not sure.
I think you get what you pay for when you buy a router. You don't want a reasonably priced one.
Yeah.
I always put a good amount of money in my Wi-Fi routers because I use them. I mean, if you want them to have good radios and good throughput, spend $150. Just bite the bullet.
Yeah.
And if you pay attention, do a little bit of research. I know that you've got you went Wi-Fi 6. Is that what you?
Yeah.
Aubrey?
I had Wi-Fi 6. Incredible. And I normally don't use much Wi-Fi because everything really in my house is hardwired, but the connection speeds I still get it at Wi-Fi now compared to before. It's night and day. So
that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
I'm using the mesh system, and I would say that I really do like this this system, the way that it's set up. I do get with having. It seems like I went from 50-ish megabytes per second. Excuse me, too much beer already. I'd say a little over 50, and now I'm running 180. So definitely worth
the upgrade.
Yeah, it was worth the upgrade. So, and mine's a mesh. I think I have a TP link. I'm not sure. What do you guys have any that you really like, or ones?
I just got that Google system, the Google Mesh system. It's not Wi-Fi 6, but it's really good. I get every bit of my download speed that I get at the modem. I get through my Wi-Fi mesh now. So whether I be plugged in or Wi-Fi, same speeds.
Yeah, that's good. Well, anyone else? Mandy, what do you are your speeds?
I'm just running an old router right now, and it's not bad actually.
Yeah.
But don't you have an Asus router?
I used to.
You used to.
Yeah, and I loved it. I had no problems with it. I liked it just for the parental controls.
Right.
I mean, it's great threatening my kids with my phone, going, "You piss me off, I'm shutting it off.
Right.
You're done."
That is something important because it's like, for a lot of us who don't have kids, it's like they don't realize that you need something that that you can do that parental control.
Yeah. And it was nice because you could turn off individual lines,
Right.
not just like the whole thing on and off. So you could pick and choose what you would want turned off, or I could even taper it down and cap it
And
to the speeds.
you can give your kids their own login and
Right.
have it only function certain points during the day. You know.
Oh yeah,
Like from 4 to 6 p.m. You can use the internet. You know.
Oh yeah, I did that for a while, but then it was just easier just to kind of let them go, and if they behaved, fine. If not, then
Yeah.
Mama's locking you down.
Mama gets the phone out, going, "You want me to use this?" But I think now I'm using it's a TP link. I'm not too keen on it. I'm gonna probably go back to looking into something from Asus.
Yeah.
This TP link, this is the Deco, which I think mine's a Deco. I have the taller unit though. $150 for two. So that's 2 satellites. Runs the app, which is real easy to set up. The only thing I found when I did my router is that a lot of times when you plug it in, you have to unplug the router and the modem and then plug them back in and to let it cycle through. The modem has to cycle through to see that router. It doesn't always happen right away, and the color changed from red when it's not connected to the network to green when it is. That was my only issue, and it was only because I was impatient. It wouldn't come right on. I'm like, it's not working. And I'm unplugging this, I'm plugging that in, and switching that, and it's still staying red. And I'm like, that's not working. Try this. And then I called the help desk, and they're like, well, do it, but give it like 2 minutes to that modem's got to wait, and because he has to register and look around the network or whatever it does. So, but yeah, I like my Deco. This one is a two pieces, so you get 2 areas. They have a very good it's a good range on it, and I don't know if this one's Wi-Fi 6. I don't think mine is even Wi-Fi 6, but
I don't have anything that's Wi-Fi 6 compatible, so I didn't.
That's true.
That was well. I guess my phone is, but other than my, I would have to replace a whole bunch of Fire Sticks and a whole bunch of. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, so I don't know. This one says a 4,500 square foot house, so it's got a pretty good range. So I might just read some reviews. I mean, this one has 4.5 stars, and like I said, I know I have a version of this that I got from Costco that was 3 satellites for their price was $280, I think. So
I paid $249 for the 3 satellites from Google.
Yeah.
But it was on sale.
Yeah. It's definitely worth waiting. And hey, Boxing Day's coming up, so
it's already started.
Yeah. So if you're
and
looking
Trevor has a question in the side chat.
Yeah,
there
I'm putting it around
for you Plex experts.
Let me read it here.
There's a setting to allow remote access inside the server itself.
Yes.
On your Plex server, and I would bet that is not checked, Trevor.
Yeah.
I bet it's just a setting that you need to check on your Plex server itself, not the client side, on the server side.
On the server side.
I ran into that problem all the time when I first tried setting up Plex using my NVIDIA Shield as the Plex server. I always had problems with remote access, and that's why I went away with Plex. I gave it up for a couple of years till I went with a dedicated PC now instead of trying to use my Shield as a Plex server, because I just had nothing but problems.
But doesn't that also have to do with like certain devices you can't write to it? I've always thought that, and also I thought that was when I wanted to try to control my server from outside the house. Like say if I was at work and I wanted to add a movie, and that's what I understood the remote access, because I think my remote access
you can't even watch anything.
Right, you can't watch something.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I set it up so long
because how port has to be open, you understand, and that's basically what that's doing when you when you enable that on the Plex server.
But he's saying that, but it worked, but it does work. So that means, so
work.
Trevor, you get to watch. He can watch it, right?
Uh-huh.
He's able to watch it, but my thought thinking on that was controlling it remotely, because I think mine is turned off.
No, because if he's logging into it, like say, Trevor, if you're away from home and you wanted to, see something that's going on your server, is that what you're looking to do? Let us know.
Isn't that what that
there's
does?
other apps that you can use for that, like say Plex Amp or something. Not Plex Amp. Plex. What is that other? Is it Plex Amp?
Plex Amp. I think you're right. I think Plex Amp.
That's for music.
That's music. That's the music one. There's another one to look at your how the server is doing.
Well, hey, Alban, you're gonna have to. So you're gonna need
Plex
to try to connect
Dash.
to my. I wonder if you connect to my, because you're on my. I'm on your list, right?
Yeah.
Because you're on my server, right?
Yeah.
For Plex, you should try to connect to me, because mine says that my my remote access is off.
Right, I've been having that issue every now and then, but
that's true.
But
I would see
that it's not connecting, and then I can try to click on it, and it would connect. I think there's something going on with Plex lately, and I was hoping for a new update, but there was an update yesterday even, and that didn't even fix it. Because there was an update either yesterday, last night, or this morning, and I installed it, but I didn't think that that's what he was talking about. Trevor, can you just respond back if it's if it's just cutting you out every now and then, or is it something that you've never were able to do before?
See, I set mine up and I don't even mess with it, because we only use it inside the house anyway. So
you don't use it from the outside?
Not really. I mean, I've got it. I used to, I think, at the house, but at my apartment I did. I think here I have the issue, but I think it's because of the way that I think when you read the Plex, when you read the part here where it talks about the remote access, for some reason mine now says that it's not accessible outside the house. So you'll have to tell me if you can reach mine, because it says it's double NAT.
Double NAT. So
because
you get it. You know what could have happened when you left home from before, and then now you came out there. You might have only been going through one router before, or a different router, and then now that it sees a new one, something got screwed up.
I wonder. But I don't know. I think I hit where it like scans for me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with it. It makes me wonder also, could it be the router that I have here, and then because there's another router in the house, but I'm not going through it. If that makes sense. Because it says you need to read about double NAT.
Right.
So, well, when we get off of here, you'll have to tell me if you can connect to my server.
Yeah, okay.
Any of my files. I think you're on it. I think
I'm on it. Yeah.
I don't know. Because I don't have.
But I'm not looking at that.
I'll see if I can.
I'm using the TV right now to.
I'll see if I can log into Blues. I don't have yours, Todd.
Yeah, but I don't. But see, hers isn't.
Hers is
local.
Up. And,
hers isn't local like mine is.
Okay.
What do you mean hers
Mine's
isn't
local?
You guys are both on the same.
No, but she has a cloud.
No, but she's had two things there.
She's got two.
Yeah,
she got two.
Yeah,
servers.
she has a NAS. Yeah, she does have a NAS, but I don't know how many people use that.
Well, I'll try to get on both of them. See if I can get on either of them.
So you can see where
he's got the double NAT also.
Actually, you know what? I can access one of Blues and not the other one.
Okay, so all right, so then it's the second one. So that would be the one here, the NAS. I bet you can't connect to.
Yeah,
the new stuff you can. The new stuff, which is cloud based, it's not going to be a problem.
Saying it did the port forwarding.
We got to check the port forwarding.
Yeah.
It'll be something we'll have to mess with.
could either be that or the your what do you call it? Picked up the
IP. I don't think it's that. I think it's because of the. I think it's
But
because I'm running
do you have
the
your
router.
own IP set on that machine?
I have an IP. It's not static.
That's what I'm saying. Make that IP static is one of the things I did to keep it from giving you dropping you out.
My Plex server has a static IP as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably I should. So
Something.
yeah, well, have to take. Hey, what's it with Trevor? Had that question, didn't he?
Yeah.
Trevor needs to jump on us with
if
he jumps in the Streaming Matters room where we can
Yeah.
talk and
definitely hit me up and
jump in the after show, Trevor.
Yeah, you can jump in the after show
jump
too.
in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're at 2 hours. So, Eddie, thanks for joining us, bud.
I thought it was the after show.
No, the strip. We're waiting on the strippers to get here. That's
That's the Wednesday show, Eddie. We're more efficient, and we get and we're done.
We have the ladies waiting, ready and waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beach brings them.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does.
You call it a special edition.
Yeah, we're gonna go because we're at 2 hours, and then we can just do some and BS and talk. Let's see. So, Roger, anything you want to say before we go?
Just happy holidays, everybody. Have a happy holiday, a good new year. Stay safe. That's it. Thanks for the invite, Todd.
Oh yeah, and we'll see where this goes after the show's over. Mandy, thank you for joining us. Sorry, you got in here late. Anything you want to say before you go? Any shout outs? Shout out to Santa Claus upstairs.
Santa Claus is already in bed. At least in this house. No, just happy holidays, everybody, and I hope it's a good one.
Agreed.
Yeah, apparently mine are still planning on getting me up at the ass crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Good luck on that one.
Smack. Motorman, anything you want to say before we go?
About the same. Merry Christmas to all and Happy New Year.
Yep, thank you. And again, you can hang around. We're going to go to the after show after this is over. Duh Beach.
Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a good New Year and all your streaming wishes come true.
Spider-Man. Alban, anything you want to say before we go?
Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a Happy New Year. Everyone, please stay safe. I'm so happy so many of you were out tonight for this, and I'm glad I was here. I thank you all for every week, coming out and being with us. I'm so happy you're here. Although I still want to see Miss Blue, because she's one of the main reasons why I'm here. So
I need to try to see if I can find her around she's around my tree somewhere.
She's been breaking my heart, but it's okay. Thanks so much. All right, Todd.
Yeah, thank you, bud. Thanks for everyone joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us on this impromptu show. Wasn't sure if we're gonna do a show being that it is Christmas Eve, but you know what? It's Christmas Eve and we get to have a good time. I would say just a couple things. There's a lot of people that don't have people, maybe they live alone. I guess they don't have a lot of other family going on. Give people a call. Say, hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. If you have a situation where you can invite people over, sometimes it's good that someone doesn't have somewhere to go. It's great to invite them over, and one more or two more people at a meal, you're not going to be short of food. I guarantee it. No, no house is you're going to have enough food. So invite some new people. Merry Christmas to everyone. Join us. We're not next Wednesday or next Wednesday. Were you guys holding off?
Yeah, we're holding off.
Okay.
But we'll be doing like an after show type thing. We'll get together maybe. But,
if you guys hang out in the Telegram, you'll get these after show alerts. Where Alvin starts up some shit going on. Who knows?
He's a shit disturber. You're gonna watch him.
Yeah,
Well,
I
like
start
Todd
that
just
pot.
said. So if you're alone in Canada, you're more than welcome to go to Dab's and Blue's. They have plenty of leftover prime rib.
Plenty of leftovers, yeah.
I'll come
You
by
know?
for my doggy bag.
Yeah, hey, there was less prime rib today than there was yesterday. That is getting that will not go to waste. I promise you that it will not. So, yeah, thanks for everyone joining us. We'll see you guys next week, maybe for what would be New Year's Eve. That'd be New Year's Eve.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we did get invited to go somewhere New Year's Eve, so maybe I'll be able to get her to go out.
Yeah, I'll come wearing nothing but a big diaper.
You'd make a great
baby New Year.
And trust me, it wouldn't be the first time I've done it.
Me either. I've been on stage in a diaper a couple of times myself.
Hey, the beach, I want to see the video.
No, I don't. You guys
I got a
keep
picture of me as a stripper, so you know.
So yeah, Buzz is hanging there.
I just want to say real quick because Trevor is not near us. It looks like he's got it's already after 12 where he is. So Trevor,
he's got to be over in the UK.
He's on the pond.
UK, yeah, he's over the pond. So definitely, if hopefully you're on Telegram, you can hit me up there.
Yeah, I think. Well, he says he wasn't really having a problem. That it was
with that,
kind of a talking point. So that's cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a strike, Trevor, on that because it's halfway in, and you only can see it. You can't hear it. So it's like that when you can hear it and see it. So we're gonna go to the after show after the now. Again, thanks for everyone joining us and having us on Friday night. We'll see what happens next week. Hit us up on Streaming Matters. But my brain's stopping. All right.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Smoke some more, okay? Go smoke some more.
Another gummy.